The Penn Wharton Budget Model recalculated costs based on the new rules for the student loan forgiveness. The model now says that those rules will cost an additional $475 billion over the next 10 years. I'm just wondering when the president will unveil a plan that actually reduces spending.
So look, just a couple of things, because as it relates to and you're talking about the student loan?
The student loan forgiveness. The new rules from the Department of
So look, the Department of Education, they estimated this particular piece to cost about $156 billion over the next decade. And let's not forget, the first 2 years, the deficit has gone down by more than $1 trillion. And that is the end of deficit reduction because of Bidenomics, because of the work that he's been doing.
That's spending coming off. The deficit's actually increasing according to the CBO.
Well, look. What we have seen is it's gone down over $1 trillion, right? And he has done this in a responsible way. And so he has done reduction. As we look at the deficit, it has come down and done so more than any other president has been able to do in their first 4 years of the administration.
Let me ask you about EVs. Ford just cut the price of the F-150. Cox Automotive is showing that dealerships now have a 92-day supply of EVs on their lots, which is about twice the average for a gas-powered car on their lot. Is this the marketplace speaking, saying that people don't want this transition as quickly?
With EVs that are eligible for the Inflation Reduction Act credit, seeing high demand. So we're seeing a lot of high demand here, which matters as we're looking at this study. And because of what this president has done, and the congressional Democrats, as we think about the Inflation Reduction Act, sales are going up. Costs are coming down. That's important to note. It's also good to see that after a couple of years where it was hard to find electric vehicles, they are now readily available for consumers. So, that is also important as we move forward with the Inflation Reduction Act, as we move forward in implementing a very historical piece of legislation that's going to deal with climate change, that's going to create record jobs, right? Good paying union jobs. All of these things are coming out of the work that this president and Democrats have been able to get done.
Just one more on that. The president had a tweet out last night saying that real wages for the average American worker are higher than they were before the pandemic. That tweet has now been annotated with a message from the platform saying that is not factual and that they have some stats and some charts footnoted along with that. Do you welcome that kind of contestation from tech platforms?
We disagree.
Do you have any?
Well, we disagree because we're looking at the data from February of 2021, and what we've seen is that wages have gotten stronger, have increased. We've seen that Bidenomics has been really helpful.
Are you going to share that information with Twitter, given the judicial?
Sure. We're happy to do that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Raise inflation concerns here at home. We saw a positive trend line in the last few months, but that could reverse some of that progress.
Everything that you are seeing with our economy being stronger, wages going up, unemployment going down, staying under 4%, something that we haven't seen in 50 years, is because of Bidenomics, as you've heard us talk about. It's because of the work that this president has done. As far as the inflation that may be caused because of the grain, I know the Admiral talked about how we've seen some prices go up just today. I don't have a full account of how that's going to certainly affect the positive momentum that we've seen as far as inflation going down, but it's certainly something that we're going to monitor and keep a close eye on.